Alrighty, folks, we're now 4-0 in our last 4 Gold Club tier membership plays on my premium page. We had the over in the Angels-Red Sox game yesterday, and we saw 13 total runs scored. And the good news is I've got another Gold Club tier membership play going off here this evening. And if you sign up for my full access, all-inclusive Gold Club membership, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick time out and welcome you to my free pick video here today for Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you had a great start to the new week. And if you're joining me for the first time here today, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks on YouTube since 2016. And folks, we are coming fresh off our second straight winning day on the premium page. We went 4-0 on Sunday, 4-3 on Monday. That'll put us at 8-3 in our last 11 premium selections. And once again, the only way you can access all of those premium plays is to join my full access, all-inclusive Gold Club membership. Of course, if you don't need access to all of my premium plays, but maybe you could use like one a day, my daily best play cost just 60 cents. I'm sorry, not 60, just 6 cents a day for 30 days worth of access. I also have plenty of free content on the premium channel as well. That includes my current overall win-loss record. You can take a look at that right now. Just go to the post section and scroll down. I currently have over 2,550 members who are signed up and active on my premium page. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. Stop bragging, you asshole. I'm just up here just flexing, boasting. Nobody, be humble, man. Nobody likes a bragger, a humble bragger. Actually, I'm not even humble brag. I'm just boasting about how good we've been over the past couple of days and how many winners you guys have had on the premium site. Nah, you got to lock in. Be humble. Job's not finished. Keep going. We're not done yet. Let's get some winners here tonight. All right, free content here. Rockies Marlins 6:40 Eastern first pitch. Miami's minus $1.75. Totals 8.5. Sandy Alcantara for the Marlins. Chase Dollander for Colorado. And Dollander is just 2-5 on the year. Rockies are just 4-28 on the road. And at the plate, this Colorado lineup's had all kinds of problems producing runs. They're dead last in runs per game, dead last in hits per game as well. 5 out of the Rockies' last 7 on the road did stay under the total. Miami games went 60% to the under in their last 10. I like the Marlins minus 175, under 8.5. Astros Pirates 6:40 East. Pittsburgh's $1.45, total 7.5. Paul Skeens for the Pirates. Lance McCullers for Houston. McCullers has struck out 26 batters in 18-plus innings. Houston with victories in 7 out of their last 10 ball games. These Houston pitchers have done a nice job keeping these guys in ball games. They're allowing just 7.2 hits per contest, and they're facing one of the worst hitting lineups in Major League Baseball. Pittsburgh's in the bottom 3 in runs per game. Now, total-wise, Houston contests went 60% to the under in their last 10. I like the Astros plus $1.25, under 7.5. All right, next game, Cubs Nationals 6:45 East. Chicago's $1.45, totals 9. Cade Horton for the Cubs. Trevor Williams for Washington. Williams is 3-5 on the year with an ERA of 5.69. And out of the Nats' last 10 meetings with Chicago, their pitching staff's gotten blasted. The Cubbies have averaged over 7.1 runs a game during that time frame I just mentioned. So if you're into historical trends, the Cubs have been absolutely bitch smacking these Washington. Why am I so vulgar today? Come on, man. Tone it down. It's disgusting. Anyway, as far as this year's concerned, this is the highest run producing lineup on the road in the league. Seiya Suzuki's got 52 RBI on the year for the Cubs, second most in the league. And P. Crow Armstrong, he is the club leader in home runs. Now, 3 out of the Cubs' last 4 road games did get over the total. Washington contests went 60% to the over in their last 10 themselves. I like the Cubs minus 145, over 9. Next game, Guardians-Yankees, 7:05 East. New York's the $2 favorite. Total's 8.5. Carlos Rodon for New York. Tanner Bybee for Cleveland. And Bybee's just 4-5 on the year. His hitters haven't been great. They're in the bottom 10 in runs per game at the dish. And they're going to face a 7-3 Carlos Rodon for the Yankees. 90 strikeouts and a .94 whip. And this New York pitching staff's been tough to hit against at Yankee Stadium. They're allowing just 6.4 hits a game in the Bronx. Yankee games went 60% to the under in their last 10. 3 out of the Guardians' last 4 on the road stayed under the total themselves. I like the Yankees minus 1.5, under 8.5 runs. Phillies Blue Jays 7:07 East. Philadelphia's $1.45. Totals 8.5. Christopher Sanchez for Philadelphia. Bowden Francis for Toronto. And the Blue Jays have been outstanding in their interleague home games. They're 8-1 against the National League at home. And they're also in the middle of a 5-game winning streak. They put up 41 total runs during that stretch. Alejandro Kirk's hitting .301. Bo Bichette leads the lineup in ribbies. They're facing a Phils team who lost their last 4 straight. Pitching's been horrible during that span. The Phils gave up 37 runs in those 4 losses I just mentioned. And in their road games this year, these Philly pitchers have been a bit shaky. They're in the bottom 10 in hits allowed while traveling. Now, total-wise, the Blue Jays' last 4 straight at Rogers Center all got over the number. Give me the Blue Jays plus $1.25, over 8.5. Next game, Angels, Red Sox, 7:10 Eastern start. Boston's $1.40, totals 9. Brian Bayo for Boston, Yusei Kikuchi for Los Angeles. And the Cooch man's just 1-5 on the year, whip of 1.52. Meanwhile, Boston's Brian Bayo's got, nearly just as many walks as strikeouts. Bayo's got a whip of 1.63. Of course, at the plate, we've got a handful of sluggers in both clubhouses. Rafi Devers, league best 53 runs batted in. Alex Bregman, OPS of 938. Of course, on the Angels side, it's been Taylor Ward who's got the most homers and ribbies in the lineup. Nolan Shawnuel, he's got an on-base percentage in the high 300s. Give me the over 9. Brewers Reds 7:10 East. Cincinnati's $1.20, totals 8. Hunter Green for Cincinnati. Freddie Peralta for Milwaukee. Freddie's 5-3 with an ERA of 2.77. The righty's averaging a strikeout an inning and also has a 1.17 whip. Of course, as a team, the Brewers are now on an 8-game winning streak. Their pitchers allowed just 3.2 runs a game during that time frame. They're facing a Cincy team who's definitely struggled to put up runs recently. They dropped 4 out of their last 5, and they averaged only 2.6 runs a game during that span. And speaking of offensive woes, this Cincy lineup, they struggle making contact. They're fanning nearly double-digit times a game at the plate. Now, total-wise, Milwaukee road games went 4-3 to the under in their last 7 on the road. 60% to the under in their last 10 at any location. I like the Brewers plus $1, under 8. Diamondbacks Braves 7:15 East. Atlanta's $1.45, totals 8.5. Spencer Strider for Atlanta. Zach Gallen for Arizona. Now, 3 out of the Diamondbacks' last 4 road games did stay under the total. Atlanta saw their last 6 straight at home stay under the line themselves. I like the under 8.5. Rangers Rays 7:35 East. Tampa Bay is $1.40 at home. Totals 8. Drew Rasmussen for the Rays, Tyler Mahle for Texas. And we should have ourselves a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel. At least it looks that way on paper. Mahle's 5-2 with an ERA of 1.64. The righty's also got a solid 1.05 whip. Meanwhile, righty Drew Rasmussen, he's got a sub-1 whip himself, ERA of 2.33. When it comes to the number, both clubs saw unders in 6 out of their last 10 respectively. I like the under 8 runs. Next game, Tigers, White Sox, 7:40 Eastern start. Detroit's minus $1.55, totals 8.5. Sawyer Gipson-Long making his season debut for the Tigers. Shane Smith for Chicago. And as good as Smith's been on the hill, you know, the righty's recorded only 1 win on the season. He's actually got a losing 1-3 record, and pretty much all of that is due to this Chicago lineup of hitters. These guys, this is a Drek lineup. This is a Drek organization. The Sox are in the bottom 3 in hits per game at the plate. And they're going to face Sawyer Gipson-Long. He had actually a handful of strong starts with the Tigers back in 2023. He had an ERA of 2.70, 1.10 whip. And listen, more recently, out of the Tigers' last 8 contests, they got the W in all of those games besides one. Their pitchers are allowing only 7.4 hits per contest. Now, total-wise, Tiger games went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. Give me Detroit minus $1.55, under 8.5. All right, next game, Royals-Cardinals, 7:45 East. St. Louis is $1.40, totals 9. Andre Polani for the Cards, Michael Lorenzen for Kansas City. Lorenzen's just 3-6 on this season. KC's had a tough time at the plate. The Royals are a bottom 3 run-scoring team. And they're going to face a 4-3 Andre Polani. These Cardinal pitchers have been pretty good at Busch Stadium. They're walking just 2.5 batters a game at home. Top 10 in fewest runs allowed on their own diamond. 3 out of the Cards' last 4 home games did fall under the number. Royals contest went 68% to the under in their road trips. I like the Cardinals minus 140, under 9. All right, Orioles, Mariners, 9:40 p.m. East. Seattle's minus $1.55, total 7.5. George Kirby for the M's, Tomo Sugano for Baltimore. And as good as Sugano's been, the O's just haven't been good enough on the road this year. They're just 10-19 in their travels, and they're facing a Seattle club who's they've been a bit overlooked when it comes to offensive production. This is a top 10 run scoring lineup. Top 3 in walks per game at the dish. Cal Raleigh tied for the league lead with 23 home runs. He's got an OPS of 1016. J.P. Crawford, on-base percentage of 388. When it comes to the total, 5 out of the M's last 6 home games got over the number. 60% to the over in their last 10 at any location. I like the Mariners minus 155, over 7.5. Padres, Giants, 9:45 East. San Francisco's $1.55, total 7.5. Landon Rupp for the Giants. Ryan Bergert for San Diego. Or Berger, I don't know. It looks like Bergert, but it could be Berger. But regardless, whoever this Ryan guy is, he's yet to allow an earned run through a handful of innings. Padres saw unders in their last 4 straight on the road. And for the Giants on the other side, starting pitcher Landon Rupp, he's got an ERA of 3.54. The Giants saw unders in their last 10 straight games. Give me the under 7.5. Twins, Athletics, 10:05 East. Minnesota's $1.90, totals 9. Pablo Lopez for the Twins. Jacob Lopez. These guys brothers, cousins. Didn't even notice that when I was writing it down on the notes. Pablo Lopez for the Twins. Jacob Lopez for the A's. Lopez is Jacob Lopez. Jacob, Jake. He's 0-3 with an ERA of 6.32. And as a team, the A's lost their last 7 straight. Their staff's allowing more runs a game than any other team besides one. And they're facing a Minnesota club who actually does a nice job making contact with the baseball. The Twins are in the top 10 in fewest strikeouts per game on the road. And Byron Buxton leads the clubhouse in homers and RBI. Harrison Bader with an on-base percentage of .358. Now, the Twins saw overs in 4 out of their last 7 road games. A's games went 7-3 to the over in their last 10 themselves. I like Minnesota minus 1.5 over 9. With that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. Going to be in that Mets-Dodgers matchup, 10:10 Eastern first pitch. The Dodgers are minus $1.45, totals 9. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers, Tyler McGill for the Mets. Now, McGill's got a dicey 1.36 whip. Kershaw on the other side with an ERA close to 5. And that's great news for both lineups because both teams with some heavy hitters at the plate. The Dodgers are a top 5 run-scoring team. Meanwhile, for the Mets, Pete Alonso's got 46 RBI. Lindor's the club leader in home runs. 3 out of the Dodgers' last 4 home games got over the number. 7-3 to the over in their last 10 at any location. I like the over 9 runs. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. I like the Marlins minus 175, under 8.5. Astros plus $1.25, under 7.5 runs. I'm 4-0. My last 4 Gold Club plays on my premium page. Cubs minus 145, over 9. Yankees minus 1.5, under 8.5 runs. Blue Jays plus $1.25, over 8.5, over 9. Angels, Red Sox. Brewers plus $1, under 8. Give me the under 8.5. D-backs, Atlanta Braves. Under 8, Rangers, Tampa Bay Rays. Detroit minus 155, under 8.5. Cardinals minus 140, under 9. Mariners minus 155, over 7.5. Give me the under 7.5 in that Padres-Giants matchup. Twins minus 1.5, over 9. Give me the over 9 in that Mets-Dodgers game. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. And just a friendly final reminder, if you do end up getting a membership here today on my premium page, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame, absolutely free. It's going to be included with your membership. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. That said, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page.